My name's Nigel Davies. I'm the founder and managing director of Malt Doctor Limited. It's a sustainability support company. What that means is that I do things like carbon road mapping, help people with carbon literacy, and developing a sustainability strategy for their business. You know, it does seem quite humbling to me to have been voted into the top 100 twice in the past 5 years. And when you're called out as a leader of change and innovation, you sometimes wonder what you've done to deserve that accolade. What I think is most important about it is that you're recognised amongst your peers, and they're peers that I look out to, and I think, well, I think they've made a difference, and I think they're trying to make that step change in their organisation. So if I'm recognised as doing the same sort of thing, that has to be a good thing. Always difficult to talk about your key attributes, but I like to think, and I'm told this is correct, that one of the attributes that has got me twice to that top 100 list is an ability to demystify complex science and to set it in a manufacturing context, which is focused on operational control. So taking something really complicated, making it simple, not dumbing it down, but making it simple so people can understand why they need to be bothered about it. In my consultancy work that I'm now doing in general, I'm interested in the final result. Why should a company make a particular change, and what's the benefit? I'm always thinking about how you can explain that benefit to a wide-ranging audience. I would say it's less about people and more about concepts, actually, although that's, for those that have helped me along in my career and guided me and built my aspirations, then yes, I think I would call those people out, because it's always good to have your aspirations raised. Clearly, running a sustainability consultancy, sustainability is the biggest influence on my past and current career. I've always been concerned that it was important to have clarity of information. That's been my motivation to make a difference. Information that's clear, it's specific, and it's embedded for the future. I would say, and I'd like to focus particularly on climate, I would say the biggest challenge is to try and get businesses to set climate relevant targets. How's that achieved? By perseverance. Do not give up. Your challenge is not to give up, I would say, rather than setting the targets. The targets are mathematically calculated and based on climate science, but you need to persevere and not be put off by those who doubt or who block, but find out why they're doubting and blocking and try and explain. I've never yet managed to find someone who will remain a blocker once you can find a way of explaining it to them in their terms and understand why they either shouldn't block it or should allow that subject to be progressed, so that we understand whether their concerns are true or not. You probably expect me to say automation or the internet, but I actually don't think either of those things are the biggest changes in manufacturing. I think it is the shift to sustainability, which stitches together all aspects of manufacturing, from energy use right the way through to brand awareness and brand profile, because it needs all aspects of business to work together, and it really works with that triple bottom line. So you can do things which are beneficial to people, profit, and planet. There's no problem with business making a profit if it's environmentally sensitive and it engages people. That, I think, is the biggest shift, that you can stitch all of those things together. I actually think that sustainability is going to be a long-term legacy of this current period of change that we're seeing. So for me, the future will be less intense in terms of greenhouse gas emissions. Businesses will look at what they source and why, and how they can source more cheaply and with less environmental impact. We will definitely not think of sustainability as a separate issue to business success. We will stop plundering the Earth's resources, because We can concentrate on balancing what we've taken out with what the Earth can naturally replace, or even go a step further in manufacturing and develop the technology to replace what's been taken out of our ecosystems before we knew really what the impact of it was likely to be.